On the show today, we have Dagia join us from Youth Against Corruption. Thanks so much for joining me for Afternoon Tea.
Pleasure to be here.
So tell us a bit about yourself.
So I am a youth advocate who has been advocating about certain issues for the last 4 to 5 years, something that I'm very passionate about and something that I continuously do day in, day out. Yeah.
Right, and what is Youth Against Corruption?
So the Youth Against Corruption Association is a non-government organization run by the youth, for the youth, to go out and advocate the fight against corruption, to educate young people so that they are well informed about the different issues that we face in the country, so that they in turn can go out and educate others themselves.
So you saying like you go out and advocate and teach young people. Yeah. Are those the main programs you do? Or?
So we have a range of programs that we focus on. We have what we call youth forums, where we get young people together to discuss, different issues that are currently taking place. We have youth camps like the Mike Manning Youth Democracy Camp that happens every year. We have something that we call the Media Smart Youth Workshop, which we teach young people how to use the media to actively advocate against issues like corruption and a lot of different things facing young people. And one of my personal favorites, the Inspire Creative Change Workshop, where you teach young people creative ways where they can go out and teach people what's been happening in the country.
Great. And how many provinces have you reached out to?
So as to this particular day, I'm pretty sure we've reached out to more than 13 different provinces, which is such an amazing accomplishment, because when the Youth Against Corruption Association started, it was just here in Port Moresby. And to see it grow to that, that stage now, it's an absolute amazing thing.
Why are you passionate about this space, firstly? And why do you think young people should get passionate and, be involved to advocate for their peers on issues like corruption or human rights?
Yep. For me, I have two reasons why I've always been passionate about this. One reason that I normally tell everyone is because I've had my own personal experiences with corruption and how it affects someone's life. But the other reason is because I love my country. And as much as possible, I want everyone to have the best that this country can offer for them. I want young people to be able to go to school and be happy. I want people to be given the resources that they deserve. I want everyone to get what they deserve. And as a patriotic Papua New Guinean, I want to go out there and make sure that that happens and that nothing stands in the way of that taking place.
That's great. I think we definitely need more nationalists in this country, so that we think in the best interest of the PNG rather than our provinces.
That's true, yes.
So you mentioned a bit about your programs. What does a program look like at Youth Against Corruption? As in, is it a week-long program, and what topics do you cover?
So the different programs have different durations which they run in. For example, the forum is a half-day program. Our workshops are normally a week-long program, and the camps also are week-long programs. So it depends on the program and what it is that we're actually trying to get across to people, but it ranges from a half a day to something that goes on for a week or so.
And have you got some success stories from...
We've had a lot of success stories.
Maybe you can share one.
We've had a lot of success stories. Most of them you can find online and on social media.
Great.
But I think one of the most standout success stories was in 2012, when we had our very first ever Media Smart Youth Workshop, where we were teaching young people how to use media. We created a Yaka blog on WordPress, which we used to actively blog about the activities that we've gotten up to and our success stories and whatnot. And to date, I think that is the most amazing accomplishment that we've gotten, because not only do you have people going on social media and whatnot, which is what every young person can do, but you have them blogging as well, and you have that active blog taking place every day.
So you've traveled on many platforms representing PNG, talking about the youth issues. Why do you think young people should be at the center of development, and why do you think our country should focus on the development of young people?
Basically because I believe that you can't plan something for someone without actually having their opinions and their views about it. You can't have a moving vehicle without having all the wheels on that particular vehicle working. So in that sense, you can't, plan development without young people being in that process. Young people have so much to offer. Young people are so creative. Young people have so much information. So give them the chance, give them the opportunity, and you'll see how amazing our country can be.
Right, we definitely need more young people like you
Yes.
out there championing this cause. And how can people get in touch with you or get in touch with the organization, young people out there who want to help and be a part of this movement?
So they can get onto our Facebook page, which is the Youth Against Corruption Association Papua New Guinea. So you just get on there, you send us a message, and we'll respond as soon as we can. We also have Yaka groups all around Port Moresby, so they can check out the schools to see if they have a Yaka group there, or they can just drop by to the Transparency International office down at the IPA building, second floor, and just inquire at the reception on how they can become a member of the Youth Against Corruption Association.
Great, well, it's been a pleasure having you today. So thanks so much for joining me for Afternoon Tea.
Thank you for having me.